This playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bama. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the East Carolina Pirates offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Pirates come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Shoots to get free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Pirates look at a cash in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. The Pirates looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Pirates. They begin to fight back for this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Alabama's offense getting back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He makes the grab. Will not be brought down. Look at that powerful running. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. First down and 10 now. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. We begin from the 33. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion to the tight end. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain and bring up fourth down. The Pirates will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will set up on first and 10. Here's the handoff on a counter. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Russell. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Inside the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Into the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, tied. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on first down. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught, completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, East Carolina. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Meadows. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. It's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut there. Tackle, but first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. Catch made on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk of the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Caught behind the line. It's Meadows. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. It's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. We're lucky that wasn't a score.
The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Wade. He's past the marker and still going. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. The Pirates are in the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, East Carolina. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the point after is right down the middle. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Meadows.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Gonna run it. It's Wade. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Pirates. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss on 2nd down and 15. Dropping back. It's Russell. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, East Carolina. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fire to the right side, complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Dropping back, it's Russell. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Alabama!
Oh, the defense completely blows in here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the East Carolina Pirates.